What's up, guys? You are live with the Talking Real Masa podcast. Well, my-
Ay, cabrón. Hey,
Hey,
good job. Good job on that fucking intro.
hey,
Chingo.
hey! What a video, huh? What a way to enter, man.
I love it. I love it. Jeez. What,
Hey,
when did you go to Hollywood and do this shit?
I don't know, man. We're gonna have to take a guess on that. Practice, practice is key, man.
Hell yeah.
You know what I mean?
How was your day? How was your week?
Hey, I'm doing great, man. My week was fantastic. Couldn't have been better, even though, work
Ay, cabrón.
the time at work, you know what I mean?
Fantastic.
It was how my homies say at my last job, it was skintastic.
Skintastic. Hell yeah. Mine was fucking long, dude. Fuck yeah.
Hell
I
yeah.
couldn't wait. I couldn't wait for fucking Friday. But yeah, we got a good show tonight. Hell yeah, we're doing it. Hey,
Hell
show off
yeah.
some of that shit you got from E-Boy Customs. Let's see it.
Hey, shout out to E-Boys Customs, man. He hooked us up with some merchandise here. We got some shot glasses, with our logos on them. You know what I mean? We got some cable toppers, So shout out to E-Boys. And we got our little mugs.
Oh fuck yeah, hell
You know
yeah.
what I mean? You know what I mean? So hold on. Let me take a sip. Because you know what else? It's Happy's Mother's Day, man. So I'm going to take a sip for the mothers. You know what I mean?
Fuck yeah. Happy Mother's Day to all of you.
And there is liquid in here, guys. Check it out. I ain't faking.
If your mother is out there in heaven, happy Mother's Day to her too. Happy
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Heavenly Mother's Day. That's right. From the Talking Real Masa podcast. That's right.
Yes, sir. Yes,
I'm
sir.
gonna go see my mom next week.
Hey, man, a lot of the mothers ain't here. But you know what? We still got to celebrate them too, Because
Oh
without them, we wouldn't have people like Monopoly Man or anybody else like that. Any mother, you know what I mean? At this point. But yeah, it's a special day for every single mother out there, man, especially the single ones that know, the struggle.
Okay, today's not Mexican Mother's Day, right?
I believe it is. I believe it is.
Yeah, today's Mexican Mother's Day, and then Sunday's the other one. But yeah, happy Mother's Day to everybody. Fuck
Yes,
yeah.
sir.
What you got planned?
This weekend I'm gonna clean the yard up a little bit, and then probably do a little barbecue. Who knows? We'll see what happens.
Hell yeah, so, barbecue is always good.
Oh yeah.
You know,
You
as
get your-
Mexicans, we barbecue for anything.
Oh yeah.
All right, you get a
Yeah.
haircut. Hey, let's barbecue,
For real, man.
right? Change
Heck
your
yeah.
tire. Hey, let's barbecue.
But yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, like I said, happy Mother's Day to everybody, man, out there that knows what's up.
What about the contest?
Hey, the contest is still going on, man. We still got the jar.
Get that jacket out. Let's get it going. Come on,
Check it out. Check it out. Look,
let
We
them
got
know.
the-
Let them know what's up.
we got the jar here with some Apple Jacks in tribute, dedicated
Dude.
to Alley Jacks, because Apple Jacks, Alley Jacks. We gotta do it, man. He hooked us
LA
up.
Jacks, Jumping Jacks, Apple Jacks. Yeah, we gotta do it. I ain't gonna do no jumping jacks, but
And of course, we got the ugly sweater, man. But hey, just for you
Nah.
guys.
hey, if you're a Rams fan and somebody that's a Rams fan, that saves you right there. Birthday present or fucking Christmas present. Hey, so let's get some people. Come on in and guess how many Apple Jacks are in that jar.
Yes, sir.
And once you gotta hit it right on the spot. And Iggy already has that number written on the back of a paper or on a paper, whatever, but it's in back of him.
Yes,
And
sir.
once somebody hits it and he reaches to the back to grab that paper, that means somebody got it. And then we do give him the address and he'll mail it to you, and that's it. And
Hell
then
yeah.
we'll never have to see that dumb jacket again.
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna, uh, I'm gonna tell, I'm gonna tell LA Jax, hey, quit sending that masa over here, dude. We don't want none of that
Right.
shit. Yeah,
Yeah, man. He sent us some other cool stuff, So shout out to Ali Jax. He sent us the Alzado jersey. I was gonna say
yeah.
jacket, man.
What is it? Is it a jersey or a jacket?
It's a jersey. It's a jersey.
Want to show him the jersey? Show him the jersey. You have it there,
Oh,
or what's going on?
yeah, I have it wrapped up
Forget
though.
it. Forget it. Forget it. We'll do it when we do the contest.
All right.
Chingo. But no, we're good. We're good. What else went on this week? What else went on?
Nothing. We got some big plans coming up, man. We got some big plans this week though. For today, we have a guest, man.
Shut up. We have another
Yeah,
one.
we got another guest, man.
Shut the fuck. Is it the gardener? Is it your gardener?
No, not today. Maybe some other time, but not today, man.
It's not the mailman.
No, no.
Fucking our next door neighbor. No.
No, not our next door neighbor, man.
I don't like my neighbors, so we ain't gonna get them on. Hey, I want to say rest in peace to, I don't know if you heard. Well, you probably don't know about him. Sam Rubin from Channel 5 News. He did all the entertainment for like fucking like 30 years, dude. This guy was a badass, and he was a good guy in his craft. A lot of fucking a lot of people in the entertainment business know this dude. And rest in peace to Sam Rubin. I used to watch that dude all the time too on Channel 5 when I lived out there in Califas. Yeah, so rest in peace to Sam Rubin. Condolences to his wife and his kids. And I heard this guy was a big family man, so he's gonna be missed. Yeah, it's all over. It's all over YouTube and everything. I mean, yeah, they've been putting it up. A lot of people have been putting it up. But rest in peace to him.
Hell yeah, rest in peace to the guy.
Shout outs to all the haters.
Shout out to all the haters. And you know what else I got for you?
Ay, cabrón. Boop, boop. Oh, one of those? Chingo.
I got that for them too.
Shout outs to all the haters. We love you guys. You guys are awesome. Yeah, you guys are creative in your hating. We love it.
Yeah. Hey, just keep making videos on us, man. Keep promoting us out there, because it's free promotion for us. So, you know what I mean? Keep doing your thing.
Right.
Hell yeah.
But no, I'm excited about this guest, man. He's he's like a I'm gonna say an uncle or an older brother. He's cool, man. I can't wait for this guest to come on. And what else is going on in the news? What else? Hey, is it Minnesota and fucking Denver playing?
You know what? I don't know.
Yeah, I'm curious on what the score is.
I heard a lot of things, man. Football-wise, I heard a lot of things. Chiefs moving, man, and all that stuff. I've been hearing a lot of things here and there lately.
Raiders are going to Costa Mesa, no?
Yeah, they're going to Cali. They're going back to Cali.
Yeah, they're gonna. Yeah, hey, we run Cali anyway, so might as well go over there and practice over there.
Yes, sir.
But I heard that there was some restrictions.
Yeah,
I don't know what the restrictions are, but have you heard anything, Iggy?
No, all I heard is that they were going back to Costa Mesa. That's all I heard, and something about the contract that they signed that they're going to help renovate the building or something like that.
Yeah, because it probably gets too fucking hot over here for them, dude. Especially during these times in the summer, man. Believe me, I know. I used to be 6'5", now I'm fucking 4'5". Yeah, not good.
Yeah. But yeah, man.
Yeah.
It's crazy. They're going back to Cali, back home. Their home, because we know it's their home. We run Cali. We know that.
We don't run from Cali. We run Cali.
Yeah,
we keep on saying, Cali. You guys ran to Vegas. And come on, pendejos. Come on, pendejos. We run Cali.
Yeah, man. It's crazy, man, how people be saying some stuff like that, But you got the Rams that left St. Louis. Don't say I said that.
Right.
Yes, sir.
Like the Rams didn't move a lot. They fucking moved a lot too. Yeah, remember they were in fucking Anaheim.
Hell yeah.
Then they took up to St. Louis. Then they fucking came back. Yeah,
Same thing with the
The
Chargers.
origin,
They left the
ah,
Qualicom.
but the Chargers are different, dude. They couldn't
Yeah.
even fill up fucking Carson, the stuff
Right.
up. Yeah, they couldn't fill it up. No, I don't know what the hell they're doing over there in Inglewood, but I don't get it. I just do
Hell
not
yeah.
get it.
Hell yeah. It's weird, man. It's weird. I still think the Raiders should have been in LA, and it should have just been the Raiders. You know what I mean?
And why would you want two lock teams with uh, with fucking 15 fans?
Right.
Yeah, come on. How many fucking Ram fans do you know? I know a couple, but I don't know too many.
Yeah.
That and the chokers are worse.
Yep.
They don't got fans or rings, so they're pretty
Yeah.
bad.
Yes, sir.
But other than that, dude, I'm ready to bring this guest in, and yeah, I can't wait to have him. That'll be
Great.
cool.
Let's bring them in, man. Let's give it up. Everybody, give
Is he
it up in
ready?
the Let's give it up in the chats. Give it up for Mr. Gilbert.
What's up?
Gilbert
What's going
Escobar, Mr. G,
What's
Mr.
up?
G. How you doing, man? How you doing?
How you like my community service shirt?
I love it.
Caltrans.
I love
That's what they
Caltrans.
get
Huh?
when you get a DUI in California. You gotta go pick up trash on the side of the street.
Yeah.
I did that.
Hey,
twice.
it's not hot over there for that.
Not right now. It's kind of cool.
Oh wow.
You know, California weather, man. It could be. You'll be at the beach in the afternoon and skiing in the morning. In the same.
Yeah.
Drive an hour away, bro.
Yeah, I miss that weather, man. Jeez.
Mexicans don't be skiing though, so I don't got no problem with that. We got better use for snow. We make snow cones.
Right?
Yeah, white people they like to ride it, go on top of it. Not us. We make money from it.
Hell yeah.
There you go. There you go.
So do they, but they make more money. They're smart, man. I'm telling you, man. White people. When I come back in a new life, I'll come back as a white boy.
Ay, cabrón. Wow. You're gonna call you Gibby. Hey, what's up, Gibby? Hey, what about the Lions? I told Iggy you were a Lions fan.
My Lions, bro. Look in the back. That Sarape's got a lion on it. That Sarape right there.
You see that?
That's Lions.
I see
bro.
that, man.
Detroit. I've been a Lions fan since my first team that I was a Rams fan. Roman Gabriel. That was my man. This was when I was in Michigan, 1969. And then
Wow.
1970. And then after that, the Lions became my team. They've always been my team, even when they're like losing all the time. That's what we call the Lions. They promise to win every week. I go, stop lying. But now they finally did it.
Right? Hey, they're looking good.
I hope so. I hope next year I hope they do Masa Gooder.
Moss Gooder,
I
huh?
hope this year wasn't a fluke.
I like that. Moss Gooder.
I
Wow.
hope this year wasn't a fluke.
No, I think you guys beefed up the defense, so that they look pretty good. But then you guys got the Packers and the Bears to worry about too.
I don't really. I just care about the Lions. Whether they win or lose, they're always my team. So, you know, I was good. I went to the game in San Francisco, the championship game, and then we were kicking butt right away. And then all the Lions fans started getting cocky, talking trash. Bro, I was like, no, don't do that. We're gonna get humbled. And sure enough, that's what happened. We got humbled, bro.
That day I was a Lions fan. I ain't gonna lie, dude.
Yes, but the Lions fans got cocky, bro. They got mean. And they turned into Raider fans.
Oh, here we go.
Come on, Gilbert. Why?
Raider fans are rowdy. Why do you think NWA and Cholos use the Raider gear, bro? That's gangster. You don't get more gangster than that.
Hey, hold on a sec. I'm gonna go get my Raider hat real quick.
You know what I mean? And I'm just saying, you know, Raider fans be talking that Masa. Hey, Lions fans, Lions that can't talk no Masa, yet they were over there trying already. And they got humbled.
Hey, on some real though, we don't be talking like on Lions fans like that. You know what I mean? It's more like the hyenas, you know.
Oh, the Santa
Hina.
Clara Hina. The Santa Clara Hinas,
Oh,
I call them. You know who that is?
yeah, I
Yeah,
know.
yeah. Yeah, they don't like me on here, but oh well. So you were born in Idaho. I kept on thinking that you were born in Michigan.
I was born in Idaho, Parma, Idaho. Population right now is like 1,500 people. When I was there, it would double because the migrant workers would come in and come to town. And whenever the migrant workers came to town, it's like the town doubled in population. There was like, and now I'm exaggerating, but the population would
Yeah.
go up because we would have two labor camps full of Mexicans from Texas,
Uh huh.
and they would work the fields to harvest the fields. So that's when my
Uh
mom
huh.
and dad met. In between the potato picking, they got and they had me. They had me, and then next thing you know, Jed's a millionaire. Here I am.
were you the only one from your siblings born out there?
No, my brothers were all born in different states because my parents were always going from state to state, chasing wherever the crops were ready to be harvested. So my brother Rudy was born in Texas the next year, and then um, my brother Ricky, he was born in Michigan, and then my brother Joe after that was born in Okeechobee, Florida, and then my
Oh
sister was
wow.
born in Lodi, California, and then my other brother was born in Michigan. Back another brother, and then because we kept going back and forth all these places, and then my
Yeah.
Vegas sister, she was born here in L.A.
That's Patty.
No, my other sister Priscilla.
Oh, Priscilla.
Patty
Okay.
was born in Stockton.
Wow. So what made you do all this? Get into comedy?
I was always funny. People used to always tell me I should be a stand-up comedian, but I never had any inkling or clue how to go about that. So that didn't even cross my mind. But I wanted to be an actor since I was a little kid. I've always wanted to be an actor. So one year I was going to move to Vegas with my job, and then I started having second thoughts. I go, man, I never did pursue my acting dream while I was here. I go, man, if I don't make this transfer, I'm going to get into acting. So the transfer broke apart, so we didn't move to Vegas. So I got into acting, and this guy I worked with at work told me, hey, if you get into stand-up comedy, comedians get shortcuts. They don't got to go through all that stuff because the producers and directors, and they go to the comedy clubs looking for comedians. So I got into comedy to get into acting. So I didn't say, being that I didn't know how to get into comedy, I took a class that taught you how to get into stand-up comedy. And that class cost me $350. It was the best $350 I ever spent in my life because once I got in, I was in. I was naturally funny. So it was just, that was 33 years ago.
Wow.
And after that, I lost my desire to be an actor. So I gave up acting. I gave that. I mean, I'll do it if an opportunity I'm asked, but I didn't pursue it anymore. I used to have an agent. I would go to auditions and all. I don't do that no more. I just tell jokes, brother. I
That's
like
right.
telling jokes.
Heck yeah,
What
man.
What's one of your best jokes out there, Gilbert,
I
that
got a
you're
lot of
known for?
jokes. I got a lot of best jokes, but probably with my national anthem, the black national anthem. That's my closing bit. I do that, and black people jump up out of their seats.
Right,
Yeah, it's the
dude.
black national anthem.
I started
Huh?
watching Gilbert. I started watching Gilbert on what was it? Que Loco?
Yeah,
Yeah, I think. Yeah, when you were in your brown the
that was
UPS
B. No,
suit.
that was BET.
Oh, no, was it?
Oh, you mean the UPS guy?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that was Que Locos.
Yeah, I had you record. I recorded him off of VHS, and I was showing my family, and I was like, "Hey, this dude is funny, man." And yeah, they were all busting up. I don't know because they were drunk, but yeah, they were busting up, man.
Usually
And
there,
nah,
yeah.
hey, this guy, he made me. Oh man, the best joke I think you had out of there was the arguing with the stop sign, dude. Jeez.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I got
I,
so many jokes that people that's their favorite joke. It all depends on who you ask. You know, I got jokes that I've been doing for 30 years, bro, because they're too funny not to say. They're
Yeah.
too funny not to say them. You know what I mean? I feel like I'm robbing the audience if I don't say it. You know what I mean? Because I get people that tell me, "Oh man, do that, talking to the stop sign joke. You got to do that. My uncle's here. I want him to see it." You know, that's my favorite. Or I got people. Oh man, you said a joke about WIC vouchers, and man, that joke I only did it like once, but that person remembered that joke and they thought it was so funny because it's true. You know, you know when at the beginning of the month, the cholas are walking with their cholo boyfriends with the baby stroller because they, you know what I mean, and because that's welfare check comes in, bro. But by the middle of the month, homeboy's not even around. She's right there still in the stroller with the baby and with her WIC voucher in her back pocket.
Right.
You know what I mean? But anyways, I told that joke one time. It was a thought. I put it out there because I noticed it in the neighborhood. And man, this one girl, she said that was her favorite joke. I'm like, oh wow. Hey. I only did that joke like 3 times in my whole 33 years of comedy. But so go figure.
And what about like hecklers? How do you handle the hecklers out there?
I used to bag on them and put them down and make fun of them. You know, but I found that it's better to not, because they can ruin your show. If you get a drunk guy, which was sometimes what happens, where he's not even responding, he's just interrupting, you can't even do your act. And you got, who's gonna tear into a drunk guy or a drunk
Right.
girl? You know, I'm not. I used to do that, but I got bored of that. But what I realize now is I just go with it. If somebody says something, I just let them be a part of the act. I won't fight it. And usually they'll shut up because they're like, oh, he's so cool. He didn't mess with me. And they'll shut up on their own. So it's nicer to work with Honey than with what's that one saying? Honey does better or something like that than it's a saying, Cholo, get it. I can't remember it. Yeah. It's something to do. You get better better results with Honey than you do with using a weapon or punishing, you know. So that's basically what I do. And a lot of times you can get funny stuff out of it. A lot of times somebody will say something and I just roll with it and I go with it. I just take it. I take it into a joke that matches it, a joke that relates, and then from that joke I just keep going. So it looks like I just came off on the top of my head, but I didn't. I just, instead of fighting this person, I just included them in the act.
So you performed in prisons. How did you deal with it in there if you got heckled?
I've been heckled. You know what? In prison, they don't really heckle because they'll get stabbed. You mess up their show, they're gonna shank you. So, you know what I mean? Everybody's pretty cool. You know what I mean? Nobody wants to ruin it. Look at, there are certain places that are sacred in prison. Usually, the chapel, the visiting room, and when there's like special guests. You know what I mean? Doing that, nobody will mess with those people. Civilians talk. A civilian is safer in a prison. A female even is safer in a prison than the prisoners because they won't mess with civilians and they won't do that. So I don't get heckled, but a couple of times I bag on the inmates. I bag on the inmates, you know what I mean? And sometimes I bagged on people who were doing time for murder. And I didn't even know, because you know what I mean? But I called him, he looked like Lionel Richie because he had long Lionel Richie hair in the back, a little shag. So I go, give it up for I called him Vinyl Richie. I forgot. Anyways, but everybody started busting up. And then I found out later he was in there for murder. I'm like, oh, snap.
Oh, wow. Oh, shit.
Now, I love doing prisons. I've done over 70 prisons and across the country and Mexico.
Wow.
Wow, that's crazy, man. That's cool.
Crazy experience. Crazy. Crazy experiences I've had doing prisons.
So
I've done prisons. I've done colleges. I've done churches. I've done theaters. I've done bars, nightclubs. I've done restaurants like Denny's, doing comedy in front of a booth, one booth at a time. I've done comedy at the Apollo Theater, uh, you know, everywhere, bro. NA, Narcotics Anonymous, AA, police, sheriffs, wardens, COs, prison officers, what do you call it? The corrections officers.
Yeah.
Bro, I'm telling you, 33 years of comedy, I've done shows in so many variety of platforms. You know what I mean?
What's like the worst place you've performed? Like when you're
Narcotics
like, man,
Anonymous.
oh yeah.
Narcotics Anonymous. They wouldn't laugh, man. They were all heroin addicts. They were trying to laugh, but they kept nodding out. One guy was clapping after all my jokes. He was like,
They're clapping.
no, for real. That was the worst show I ever had. Was Narcotics Anonymous. I was gonna
Wow.
quit comedy. I was gonna quit. I had just started. And then that's when I was like, no way, heck no, man. These are my own people that didn't laugh. Something's wrong here. So what I started doing is I started working on material for my audience. You know what I mean? For my people who get me.
Yeah.
You know, I didn't cross over because I would rather, our people like edgy. They like edgy, clean. I'm clean, but they like edgy. So I go edgy and clean. So that gets me in trouble.
But I like when I've seen your stuff, you don't you're like you're funny without the cuss words, because you know what I mean. You're just
You don't
funny,
need
dude.
you don't need to cuss to be funny. I
Yeah.
don't cuss at home. I don't cuss on the streets. I don't cuss with. You'll never hear me cussing unless I'm mad. If I'm mad, I'll cuss, but I don't cuss. It's not. That's a choice that I made. You know, I made
Yeah.
that choice many before I did comedy. I never cussed. So, you know, I always tell people who want to do comedy. I tell them, be yourself. Don't if you're clean, be clean. If you're not clean, don't try to be clean. Just be you. You know, because if you're gonna be clean, you gotta practice clean. You can't edit when you're on stage. You're gonna edit, and it's gonna throw off your timing and your delivery. So if, it's like shooting pool. If you're gonna practice, if you're gonna shoot soft in a real game, practice shooting soft. If you're gonna shoot hard in a real game, practice shooting hard. Same thing.
So you're not only a comic. We seen you singing, man, in a video.
Oh, I like to sing. I'm not a singer, but comedians back in the days, they all sang. Bob Hope, those guys, they sang. Milton Berle, they sang. They tap danced, they sang. They had to because they had to. A lot of them came out of vaudeville, you know. And the more look at Jamie Foxx. Jamie Foxx is an amazing actor, singer, piano player, comedic actor, comedian. Jamie Foxx does it all, man, you know. So my thing is I've always wanted to do my dreams. Whatever I used to dream when I was a kid or even as an adult, I try to do it. I don't want to have no regrets. And I've always wanted to sing. So I do it through my stand-up. I'm not a singer, but I like to sing a song or two. That's it. Just like Bob Hope and them.
Heck yeah, man.
Yeah. Nowadays, comics just want to do comedy. Go ahead. When I've been doing comedy, guys, I got into radio. I did radio. I did acting. I've been in commercials. I've been in movies. I've been in, I did karaoke hosting just so I can do jokes in between the singers. And then I would sing some songs, you know what I mean? And Man, I had that place jumping, man. I mean, this place, I would have it packed out at the Acapulco Mexican restaurant. It would be packed out. And when I left, it ended, the thing fizzled out because I would, bro, I'm telling you, I would do it all. I would sing, I would tell jokes. I would have everybody laughing in between. So I did whatever I could do to make a living. So I didn't want, if I would have relied just on stand-up comedy, oh, forget it. It wouldn't have happened. Yeah, it wouldn't. I don't think it would have. I don't know. I'm just saying. But maybe if I would have focused more just on the stand-up, who knows? But I didn't want to travel. I didn't want to be a traveling comedian. I wanted to stay home. So I had to do whatever I had to do to make a living at home because I was married and I had kids. And some of them were mine.
I didn't know whether to laugh at that or not.
I had
I
twins.
know.
Hey, I got twins. One of them's mine. I got two daughters.
Hey, your daughter's into singing, huh?
What's that? Yeah,
Your
the
daughter.
little one. My little one. Yeah, she just moved to Vegas. She's gonna
Oh,
be performing
wow.
out there in Vegas there's a place in Vegas. It's called man, what's that place called? Oh man, it's by downtown Vegas. It's a little tiny little place. It's called Letty's. Look it up, bro. Hey,
Letty's?
they got the best café de olla de la olla. They got the best café de olla that I've ever had in my life, and their food
Wow.
is bomb and it's cheap. Look it up. Letty's Kitchen, bro.
Letty's Kitchen. I
Right
think
there
I've
by
heard of that.
downtown.
Yeah, we're gonna have to check that out.
Check it out. You're gonna thank me. But anyways, she's doing a show right by that place. She's gonna be doing, but yeah, she moved out there. She's pursuing her music career, and she does real good, man. She's very talented.
What kind of music though?
I don't know, man. It's weird. It's her own. It's like alternative, funky alternative. That's what she calls it. Funk alternative. And it's a trip because it's alternative music. At the same time, it's got that funky rhythm to it. So it's her music.
Hell yeah. So going back to comedy, who inspired you? Like, who did you look at and say, man, I want to be like that dude, or this guy's funny?
Well,
or...
it wasn't so much they inspired me. Well, I'll just tell you comics that I loved. Freddie Prinze, the very first comic that ever. But did he inspire me to be a comedian? No, he didn't. Honestly, I've never had anybody inspire me to be a comedian, but I got inspired. Like one time I saw George Lopez. I didn't even know George. I just saw him on TV. And I was like, he was doing comedy at some kind of a award show or something. And he was doing comedy. I can't remember what I saw, but I go, man, that guy's not funny. I'm funnier than him. No, I didn't hate on him. I just felt, man, I'm funnier than that. That guy's not even funny. The thing is, he wasn't having a good set that night.
Oh.
He just his material wasn't all that. It was for TV. But George is hilarious. I just didn't see that part. I saw it was a TV show. And when George is doing television, his material's got to be safer. And that's what it was. It was very safe, that's why I told you when I was doing my show, my comedy was like, I just felt like it was a little safe. I was doing it for the NA, they weren't laughing. So after that, I go, man, I got to hit hard. I can't be, and I got to get edgier or something because I said, I never want to bomb in front of my own people again. You know what I mean? That's messed up when you bomb in front of your own kind.
Yeah.
Right? Have you bombed like at a comedy club or something? Have you like bombed or like you're not getting any laughs?
Maybe not really. Maybe very, very, very low numbers of times that I've ever bombed. And the thing is, when you do bomb though, you become better. If you don't bomb, you can't. It's when you bomb that you grow. And to me, I've always been safe. I've always been safe. I don't cuss. I do very clean comedy. I'm very considerate about certain things. But I do like race stuff, and that right there is kind of like, even there I got to be careful, because when I say I'm doing an all black audience, I'll do black stuff about black people. I'll pick on them. But if there's only a few black people, two or three, and the rest is all Mexican and white, I can't do that, because it looks like I'm now they're getting offended because it looks like I'm being a bully.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
But
No, I get you.
so I'm very careful. I back off so that I don't hurt them. Some people don't care. They'll just do it. They could care less. But I do. I really care for my audience. You know what I mean? I try, even though it's impossible, you're going to offend somebody with anything that you don't even, like that joke I did about the heroin addict with the arm. I did that one time, and this one guy, bro, he made a bigger deal out of it than I think that needed. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But you're going to get that, bro. You're going to offend somebody no matter what. However, I'm very considerate. So that right there also keeps me on the safe side. You know what I'm saying? It keeps me, I can go places that I don't, because they're either too dirty, or they're too offensive, or they're too controversial. Like politics. I won't touch politics. I won't touch abortion jokes. I won't touch none of that. I don't like to even do jokes about the Bible, even though I do churches. I just don't. I'm very sensitive to, I don't want to play with the Bible, bro.
Yeah. No, exactly.
You know what I mean?
So how do you think Don Rickles got away with it?
Because it was okay to do it back then. They weren't
But he
politically correct like they are nowadays. Nowadays, people get offended too easy. My tree trimmer got mad at me because I called him a tree trimmer. It's not politically correct. He said, I'm a branch manager.
I'm a branch manager.
People get offended by anything. Girls get offended if you call them a girl nowadays. They don't identify as a girl. Same thing with boys. I don't identify as a boy. I'm like, man, okay, relax, man. It's like a Mexican. You tell them, oh, you're Hispanic. Ah, I'm not Hispanic, stupid. I'm not a white boy. I'm a Chicano.
Are we talking about Mexicans or Mexicans?
Mexicans.
I like that.
Mexicans are the worst. They get so offended over any little thing. Mexican audiences are they get offended, or you can make fun of anybody else, but you make fun of them, a lot of them don't like it.
Yeah.
Oh, you're only putting down our raza, you're putting down our people. So I'm not putting down our people, I'm putting down some of our people who act like that.
Yeah. Right.
I mean, if anyone shouldn't like it, it's them.
And at the end of the day, they're just jokes.
People nowadays are too messed up in the head. They got too many issues. They're angry at life right now. Have you noticed that? There's a lot of angry people out there beating up, throwing ketchup at the Chipotle guy because they got their order wrong, and throwing hamburgers at bro, it's crazy out there. People are just nuts. That COVID, when they locked us all down, bro, that messed us up. Because when people came out of their house, they came out shooting.
Oh yeah. Yep.
Did
you ever get the COVID?
Huh?
Did you get the COVID?
I got it in the last part of it. I got it at the end. It's after the third one, the end of the third cycle. I finally got it, man. I did everything I could to avoid it and wore my mask and everything, but all it took was just one little thing, bro. And the thing is, you can't pinpoint it. You really can't. You can't pinpoint it. And they're saying that we're supposed to be getting worse stuff, man. That's crazy.
Oh yeah, that's what I've been hearing. Yeah.
So I'm stocking up on top ramen and refried frijoles in a can. Me and the roaches are going to be the last ones here, man.
Yeah. Right. Hey, but Gilbert, we've been trained already. We grew up semi-poor, so we anything hits like that, we're good. You know what
Powdered
I
milk,
mean?
Hey,
man.
give me a
Powdered
tortilla.
milk.
Hey, give me a tortilla and a nopal. I'm happy.
Hey, hey. So,
Hey, shut. Go ahead.
Mr. Gilbert, you were the first Latino and semi-finalist on BET's. How did that feel like?
Oh no, I was no no. I was the I won the very first Latino comedy search at the Ice House. I won the first one, but with BET, I was one of the few Latinos that they put on the best of Comic View. It was me, Dennis Gaxiola, Juan Villarreal. That's all that I can remember. But they put us on the best of. That felt good. That felt really. You know the thing is, they only paid us $150 to tape
Oh
that,
wow.
right? Yeah. So, but people think you got money, right? So one time I remember I went to the Great Western Bank. Remember Great Western?
Yeah.
It was before Chase. It's Chase now. They went to Washington Mutual
Yep.
to. But anyways, um, I was there one day and I was in line, and the manager of the bank, a black guy, he comes out. He recognizes me from BET, from Comic View. He went crazy, bro, in front of the whole customers and employees. Oh, you for BET, you for Comic View. He forgot he was a manager. This brother turned into a straight up fan, bro. And everybody's
Right.
all eyes on me and everything. Guess what I'm there to do, man? I'm there to cash my unemployment check, fool. That's embarrassing. That's embarrassing. Here, sign your autograph in the back of your unemployment check, the lady said.
Right. That's messed up.
Dude, now you talk about coming from here. I mean, no, actually, I didn't even get a chance to get big headed because I knew what I was there to do. I was embarrassed, man. I'm like, oh no, what am I gonna do now? It's like going to the store, the grocery store. Your mom sends you with food stamps, and the girl you like at school is working the cash register.
Ay, cabrón.
Hey,
Jeez.
you're gonna have to use a change
Have
for a
you ever
candy
done
bar,
that
man.
before? Hey, bro, have you ever done that before? You got to go to the store and the girl you like is working and your mom gave you food stamps to go pay with. And you're already in line. You can't back out. You're like, oh, man. It's like my homeboy. Check this out. My homeboy, he liked my niece. He had the biggest crush on my niece forever. You know what I mean? But he never said anything. He was just in a down low. You know what I mean? You know, he was afraid of her. You know what I mean? So, anyways, one time this fool goes to get his enema? What do you call that? Enema or the
The
colonoscopy
left.
thing? They stick
Oh
that
yeah.
stuff, that thing up your that tube up your butt and
Yeah.
turn on the gas. They give that to him. Guess who it was? He turned around. It was my niece, homeboy.
I.
Oh man,
This dude, hey, he said everything just came out.
Oh
it's not for
wow.
me. It's not for me.
That Nigacho, huh?
That's
Oh
messed
man.
up.
Yo. So anyway,
What
that's a comparison.
What's the most embarrassing thing that's happened to you on stage? Like where it's
Falling,
like,
falling.
oh, you
I,
fell?
I, I fell on stage in front of the whole audience,
Was it like
but
a was it
I
like a
just, huh?
was it like a Juan Gabriel fall or was it just a regular fall?
No, I tripped on one of the steps, so I fell forward in front of everybody,
Oh wow.
and everybody was laughing. And we were always taught in drama class, when you mess up, you keep going like if nothing happened. So I
Yeah.
just show
Yeah.
them what go on. So I just laughed it off. You know, hey, all right. Like I meant to do that, but that's about it. That's about it.
Have you seen any comedian like bomb so bad where they just walk off in the middle of their set?
Um, Not really. I mean, I've seen people just say, "All right, thank you very much." I do when I'm not having a good set, because I've done that where I've one time I did this show and I remember nobody was laughing. It was only a few people too. There was like 3 people. They were from Central, no, 6 people, but they were from Central America. They have a whole style, language, everything. You know what I mean? They don't even, you know what I mean? They were all speaking Spanish, and I'm over here with the stage is way far away in the dark. And I'm over here doing jokes, bro. And the guy was gonna pay me $500. This is a long time ago. He was gonna
Yeah.
pay me $500 to go do this show, right? But these people weren't laughing. I go, this ain't even working. So I go, all right, thank you very much. And I didn't keep going. I know when to get off. You know what I mean? There's comics, they won't get off till they get a laugh. Those are the worst ones. But I ended up walking off the stage, and the guy came to pay me my money, and I go, no, I don't do that. If I don't work, I don't get paid. You know what I mean? So I didn't take. He's, oh, thank you. Wow, you know, it's that because I didn't feel I deserved it. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. I know I've known people that. One guy, when I first started, before I started doing comedy, we went to a comedy club, me and my brother, and there was this comedian who was gonna. He he started messing with us. They set us right in the front. Oh, forget it, man. My brother tore him apart. And so the guy couldn't get into his rhythm because my brother already made it. He had the audience laughing at him, but for my brother was bagging on him. So the guy couldn't get a laugh because he got mad and walked off. Because he wasn't, I don't know if it because he was bombing or he just couldn't, he was so upset and embarrassed, he just walked off. But that's
wow.
another reason I got into comedy because when I did that, I went, they asked, because we were doing it to all the comics. And then they asked if anybody wanted to get up and tell a joke. I go, I do. So I jumped up on stage and I told a joke. And there were these two guys who were sitting on the front row, the front with their feet on the stage, two stoner guys. And these guys didn't laugh once at any of the comedians. But when I told my joke, these dudes spit their beer out of their mouth. And that's when I said, oh man, I want to do this. I can do this. You know what I mean? But I never went. I went back one time to do open mic because they said they had open mic, so I was gonna go do that just to get up there and just talk. You know what I mean? Because I had been to a couple of comedy shows. Now I'm getting, oh, okay, this is what they do. The first time I walked into that club though at the Improv, Brad Garrett was on stage. You know, the one from Everybody Loves Raymond.
Yeah.
And he had just won Star Search.
Oh wow.
Yeah, he won 125,000 or 100,000. Anyway, so I walked in, homeboy starts messing with me. So I started messing back. I started throwing, and I got a laugh. He goes, hey, I'm the comedian around here. You know what I mean? So, you know, I just said, well, then do your comedy. Don't mess with me because you don't want none of this. Homie. You know what I mean? I mean, I didn't say that. I was just saying to my, you know, I was like, then leave me alone. You know what I mean? You don't mess with me. You know what I mean? But anyways, that's when I was like, I went back. I wanted to get, I took my brother this time. And then that's when I go, you know what? I want to come back and try this. But when I went back, they didn't have it. But I saw this comedian go off on somebody in the audience, on a guy and his wife. And I never went back to a comedy show after that. Because I said, if any comedian were to talk to my wife the way that comedian was talking to that patron, I would go to jail.
Right.
I would get up and smash a bottle of beer in your face and go to jail. That's what I was thinking. And because I was afraid of going to jail, I never went back. I said, oh, heck, you know, because that guy was saying some mean things, bro, to this. The guy wasn't even heckling. Him and his girlfriend, they were talking because I guess, you know, they were whispering and he didn't like that. But anyways, I lost my everything for comedy until later. Years later, I wanted to get into acting, and that's how I ended up taking that class. Speaking of classes, now I'm going to be teaching a class.
Yeah, let them know about that because I heard about that. That you got
they got this program where they want to teach the locals how to do stand-up comedy. So they hired me to come in and teach people how to do stand-up comedy. So I'm basically going to do the same thing that I learned. I'm going to pass on how to get in the business, what the business is about, what to watch out for, what to do, what not to do. You know what I mean? How things work. I'm not going to teach you how to be funny because in stand-up comedy, you don't have to be funny to be funny. You don't have to be funny in life to be funny. How many Theos do you know that were always angry? You know, how many Archie Bunkers do you know? Your George
right.
Jeffersons. They're always
Yep.
complaining and venting. That's what comedy is, venting. You're venting. This is your opportunity to vent. Say what you've always wanted to say about whatever you wanted to say. And if nobody gets it, it's okay. Pretty soon you'll come up with a premise that people will relate to, or you're going to say something that, like, for example, like when I get mad, what gets me mad is when I'm driving and somebody cuts me off, and right where I was going to hit them, they got a big old dent right there. I was like, really? You didn't learn the first time? You know what I mean? This is proof
Yeah.
you made it before. But little things like that. It's not even. What's funny is because it's true. That's all. And when something's true, it's funny. You know what I'm saying? It's not what you say; it's how you say it. And then again, that's if you want to be funny. But if you're not funny, then focus on what you say. Say something funny. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? What's funny to you? Talk about it. Isn't it funny that people will ask you a question like, you're sitting on a newspaper and they'll ask you, are you reading that? Once you just get up, turn the page, and sit back down, say, yes, I am.
Right.
That was
Yeah. Wait.
that was a joke that made David Brenner. David Brenner was one of his most famous jokes. He said that happened to him on the subway, but it was so ridiculous you laugh at it. So
Yeah.
you laugh at the ridiculous. You laugh at that. You laugh at things. There's different reasons that we laugh. We laugh at the guy slipping on a banana. We laugh about the guy who's bringing out the hypocrisy in politics because what he's saying is so true. It makes you laugh. You know what I mean? Those are people that do that. Uh, what's his name? Jimmy Kimmel.
Jimmy Kimmel.
Yeah,
Yeah,
then Bill Maher. People like that. They do a lot of. There's a lot of comedies. They do a lot of political humor, satire, or whatever you want to call it. A lot of political
Yeah.
humor, and that's them. I don't like to get off into that. I'd rather just I'll make you laugh by the silliness, silly dumb stuff that I find. I like to, sometimes when you tell the truth and you say it so you over emphasize you that's what makes it funny when you take it
Make
to
it
the
more
extreme.
dramatic. Yeah.
You know what I mean? When you exaggerate the truth, I call it adding tapatio to the truth. That's what
Right.
comedy is, just telling the truth, but you add tapatio to spice it up. Richard Pryor, and like for example, Richard Pryor was both funny with how he said things, but he was also funny with what he was saying. See, when you can do both, like Gabriel Iglesias does that. He makes little noises when he's telling you a story. He's making the noises of the girl walking in the high heels. You know what I mean? And you imagine her. He creates theater of the mind. That's what he's doing. That's another thing that makes you laugh when you create theater of the mind. When you let people know, like for example, Lucy and Ricky. When Lucy's hiding in the closet and they're gonna play a trick on Ethel. So Ricky walks. No, and Lucy are gonna play a trick on Ricky. So the audience already knows Lucy's gonna come out and jump and scare Ricky. Ethel already knows too, and we know. So when it happens, we're laughing because we were in on it. So that's the same thing with comedy. When you can theater, the mind does that. You know what I mean? You let people in on it when you're acting it out, making. Richard Pryor would say, or you like somebody could say, yeah, I was standing in line at the unemployment office. You know. Now the way Richard Pryor would say, I was standing in line at the unemployment office.
Right.
See what I'm saying? It's the way he says it. That's what would make his story so much funnier, because he would become this character. So that's another way to get laughs. But there's so many ways to get laughs. And the thing is, not everybody's the same. So that's what I'm going to teach. I'm going to teach people. Let us hear your perspective. What bothers you? What do you like? What do you hate? What do you love? What makes you laugh? What makes you angry? What is it? And I want to help you put a set together, anywhere from 2 to 6 minutes, so that if all you got is 2 funny minutes, that's what we're going to build on. You're going to start with that, and now you're going to add another minute, another bit. That's how you build your stand-up comedy. When you get to 15 minutes, now you can start making money. When you
Right.
come to 20 minutes, you can make more money.
Yeah.
When you come up to 25, 30 minutes, now you can get more money. Now when you start getting into your hour and a half, of course, you're already pretty much, you're pretty much steadying out, unless you become a Gabriel or somebody like that, you know what I mean? Or a Ralph Barboza, you know what I mean? But yeah, these are some of the things we're going to be teaching in the class. I'm going to be teaching that kind of stuff in the class. You don't have to be funny to be funny in stand up. You don't have to be funny to be. Henry Cho is another, he's a Korean comedian. He's not funny. He'll tell you, I'm not a funny guy. I like to write what's funny though. And he writes comedy. He writes it and he delivers it. So it's what he's talking about is what's making you laugh. He's
Yeah.
not adding anything. He's not being a character. He's just so that's what I'm saying. You don't have another thing is you can be angry. Carlos Mencia, that's his thing. He's very angry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's like mad at, and he's mad at what everybody else is mad at, but they're just afraid to say it. He's not. He's not afraid to talk about beggars on the street. He's not afraid to talk about, and he oh man, but it gets him in. He with Carlos Mencia, half the people cannot stand him because of that. Because he's not afraid to say. He'll say anything. He'll if you, let's say you were to take your tia or your mom with you to a show, and she's a señora, maybe in her 80s or say late 70s. You're just trying to get her. He'll go off and say the nastiest, grossest things to her about her, what she used to do when she was young. Yeah, you used to do, and he'll act it out. And oh man, there's people that ain't gonna put up with that, and there's people that don't. There's people that he offends, they walk out. So, and he told me himself, he told me, look, the reason I'm like that is because I have half the audience hate me. Walk out. You know what I mean? But the half that love me will die for me. They'll come back to my next show. They'll buy my merchandise. And then that's how he does it. That's how he does it, bro. That's his
I think
philosophy.
I think he's funny. I don't know.
Carlos is super funny. He's one of the funniest comedians I've ever seen. I've seen, yeah. Carlos is I mean, what I mean by that is I have seen him destroy rooms, literally destroy dead rooms that had nothing going on. Nobody was laughing hardly, just ha ha, to an explosion of energy when he hit that stage and told those jokes. You know what I mean?
We got a comment coming in. What about the people? What about the people using other people's jokes?
You're not supposed to. I have people that, like, for example, I have comics that tell me, "Hey, Gilbert, I used your so-and-so joke. I did this gig and I used your joke. Is that okay?" Yeah, no problem. Yeah, just, don't make it yours. Don't start saying it all the time. But
Right?
yeah, comics will do that. I've done it, I'll tell you, hey man, I used your bit. I was doing this thing and I used it. I had to use it. No problem. You know what I mean? Yeah, I don't. But you just can't go around, because I've called comedians that I saw do like, if I see you do somebody's bit, I ain't gonna. But if it's your strongest bit and they're doing it, I'll say something. Because I had to do that one time. There was a comedian who was doing a joke that was the closing joke of this other comedian. That's basically the only joke he really had. I mean, yeah, that was his strongest joke. It was a whole act, a whole routine. And the homeboy did it. And I called him the next morning and go, hey, you can't do that. Don't do
Oh
that.
wow.
I said, you can't do that, dude. That's that man's closing bit. That's his whole shtick. And you're gonna take it just as a throwaway joke. You can't do that. And I don't know if he ever did it, but yeah, you'll get that. You're gonna get people that like Carlos Mencia had that reputation. You know what I mean? And he got into it with another comic, and it pretty much really set him back a long, long way in his career. You know what I mean? But hey, Carlos is cool to me. Sweet, just a nice guy. Just nice, been super nice to me. You know what I mean? And I'm just saying what's out there, what happened. It's past
Yeah.
already. It's already in the past. But I'm just saying you can get into some big trouble for just people suspecting you as being. They call them hacks or
Hmm.
joke, you know. But yeah, you can't. Yeah, because people. Oh man, when somebody steals your joke, dude, it's like seeing your girlfriend with another dude.
Right? Because you know, because you work so hard to develop that joke, and then you see some dude just take it and use it, and then get laughs.
Yeah,
That's not cool.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Hey, have you been somewhere where, say, you're backstage or whatever, and you hear some dude doing one of your jokes? Have you like witnessed
Oh
it?
yeah, heck yeah. I
Oh
was at a
wow.
show in Fox at the Fox Theater in Bakersfield, and this was years ago. And it was me, Willie Barcena, and I can't remember, it was some other guy and another guy. And I don't want to say his name. I'm just, anyways. But he was the MC. This guy, and I was back there getting ready to get introduced. And one thing with me is that I was having a heart to heart when I first started doing comedy. I had a heart to heart. Fortunate to have a heart to heart with Eddie Griffin at
Oh
the
wow.
Comedy Store, and Eddie told me some stuff about, we were talking comedy, and I go, Eddie, how do you feel about people stealing your material? He goes, I'm fast Eddie Griffin. They can't keep up with me. So I like that answer. But I'm not Fast Eddie Griffin. He goes, the best way to do it is don't tell jokes. Tell stories of what really happened to you. So I would do that. I would tell stories. I'd add some tapatio to make them funny. So, anyways, I'm backstage. I'm next. I'm getting ready to get introduced. And the MC does two of my bits
Oh
that
wow.
I talk about that really happened to me. Or actually one. One was something that I was doing, and and the other way, because I already had seen this guy do. He would take my joke and switch it from my uncle doing this to his uncle doing that. You know what I mean? He would just switch up a couple of words, and he would use the same. You wouldn't like it if this and da 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 da. Hey, everything that I did about that, he did. So this night, he told two of my jokes. He told a joke that I do about what was it? About my uncle. What was it? What was it? Oh, about people seeing the Virgin Mary on a tortilla. I did that bit, and then I did a joke about my mom going to court because it's a true story. My mom showed up to court with peppercorns in her hand, talking about you're gonna get off. Don't worry, mijo, you're gonna get off. I go, where did you get those? He goes, from the señor, the curandero. And I go, how much did he charge you for these? She goes, $50. I go, come on, man. What are you gonna stop giving this guy money, Mom? He's playing a game on you, man. Don't let him do that. And he's, I got off. I got off. My mom was in there blowing cigars, smoking the bailiff. You know what I mean? Spitting rum at the judge, doing backflips and somersaults. And I got off. I got off. But guess what? She got 6 months for vandalism.
Oh wow.
No, but that really, I really had to do. That really, that part did it, but the peppercorns did. Homeboy telling that joke right before he's gonna introduce me.
Wow.
That's why I said the joke, so you can understand what it feels like to hear your joke verbatim being told by the guy who's introducing you. Man, bro, I went out there. I was livid, bro. I'm supposed to be funny, but I'm out there biting my teeth and telling my jokes. People were laughing a little bit, but I just had an okay set. So I went upstairs and I told Willie Barcena, who was the headliner, I go, hey man, this dude, I told Willie what the guy did. Willie ended up going downstairs. He got homeboy sent home. He
Oh
sent
wow.
the guy home, kicked him off. They were on a tour. They were gonna go somewhere else after I wasn't, but they were. He kicked him off that tour because Willie Barcena doesn't like people stealing jokes. He's really against that.
How long have you known Willie?
33 years that I've been doing comedy. When I first
Wow.
when I first saw Willie, I was doing a show at the Comedy Store. I was auditioning for Mitzi Shore. This is when Rodney King had won $6 million or whatever he won. Remember that? Yeah. So that was one
Yeah.
of my first jokes. That was one of my first jokes. Rodney King. But anyways, Willie was there now at my audition, and I did really bad in my audition. And then Willie comes up to me. He goes, "Hey," he goes, "Hey, I thought you were funny, man." So, oh, thanks, man. I go, I'm just getting into this. Oh no, you were funny. Don't worry about that. It's all right. He gave me encouragement, and he's been my
Hell
buddy.
yeah.
He's been my buddy ever since.
What about what's the dude that played Johnny Sanchez?
Oh, little Joker from Mad TV.
Yeah.
I've
Yeah.
known Johnny for same thing, about 33 years. I used to see
Wow.
Johnny at a comedy club when I first started doing comedy, and you would go there, and it was called the LA Cabaret. They closed it, but that's when I very, 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 very first time that I stepped on stage was on that stage because I had to
Wow.
practice. I had to practice for the improv. So Jerry Bednow, the East Indian guy, he's the East Indian comic. He brought me up on stage. He goes, "You got to perform at the improv next week?" I go, "Yeah." He goes, "You want to practice?" I go, "Yeah, I want to practice." He goes, "Go on up there and do 5 minutes." I go, "All right." I did 8. He got mad. He goes, "When you tell me, somebody tells you to do 5, you do 5. You don't do 8." He got mad. But anyways, that's where I met Johnny Sanchez. He was funny back then, man. He was one of my favorite comics.
Hey Gilbert, that you mentioned hey, they don't like that, huh? When say when they light you up
They
and
don't
you
like
go
it.
over because you cut into their set, right?
Yep. Yeah, no,
Yep.
yeah, that's taboo in comedy. It's taboo. You don't do that in comedy. You don't because you're right. You're cutting into somebody else's time. You're making them wait longer. When you're on, you want to hurry up and get on stage, man. Your time is that time. Okay, good. Now you guys, this guy is going over his time, his time. He won't get off. Now he's going. Now he's gonna back up the whole show. Either that, or they're gonna cut people. So yeah, no, you don't want that. But people do it all the time. The big stars do it. Your big stars will do that. They'll go in there because they can. They're stars. Who's going to tell Robin Williams to get off the stage? Who's going to tell David Chappelle, all right, get off the stage already? You don't do. Who's going to tell Eddie Griffin, all right, you got to get off the stage already? You don't. Once they go in there, they take over, man, until they get off. When Damon Wayans used to do that all the time. Damon Wayans, Dame from In Living Color. He was notorious for that.
And they used to tell them to get up, or they wouldn't say
He
anything.
wouldn't. He wouldn't get off. He wouldn't get off.
Wow.
He'll go there for an hour and a half. It's like when he walked in, he went out. That was it. The rest of the night was done. Everybody knew it.
Jeez.
It's not
And
cool to do that, but they do it.
What comedian would you like to work with, like that you haven't worked with?
Any comedian that'll pay me.
Ay, cabrón.
Any comedian that'll pay me. I ain't got no preferences. I don't. I'll work with anybody that'll pay me, bro.
That's why this is called Talking Real Masa. Hell
Yes,
yeah.
sir.
That's it. I know for real. There's too many good comics that I would love to work with. That's not even any. But if they don't want to pay me, then nah. You know what I mean? You know, as much as I'd love to work with you, man, I gotta make this money. You know, and I mean,
Yeah.
you know, right? You gotta, pay me. I'm not gonna go on the road with you just because you're famous.
Right?
You know, I'm not gonna go work for you for. I had people, bro. I had people that call me, and I'm not gonna say his name, but he's very well known. And he called me to go do a show, and I went, and no pay. Like, all right, no problem. Then I went
Oh wow.
again, and not only that, but it was just supposed to be just me and him. You know what I mean? And one other person. So that was cool because it would give me a chance to work out. I show up, man. There's about 15 comics there, man. And everybody wants to go up. So anyways, they called me again to go do it, and then I went, and the same thing. You know what I mean? And I'm like, oh no, heck no. And they don't even paying me. I ain't working this for free. So the guy called me again. I go, nah, bro. I go, I go, you guys ain't even paying me. You guys ain't, I thought you was gonna pay me. You know what I mean? It's not much, but still, I feel like I'm being taken advantage. Well, he goes, oh no, I'm sorry, man. You know what? I'm gonna make that happen. I'm gonna make sure they start paying you. I go, nah, I'm good. I told him, nope, I'm good. You got 2 free shows out of me, and that's it. I didn't care. I didn't. That guy, I don't care. If that guy don't ever hire me again, it's okay. I'm not gonna work for you. You ain't gonna pay right. And
Right?
this guy, I'm not. That's the reason I'm not. Because there's people like that. They make this money, but they don't share it. They want you to go do stuff for free, and they don't want to kick down. It's like, nah, dude, you can't be like that. But there's comics like I had. You know what I had one comic do one time?
What
This
happened?
guy, he won last comic standing. Okay, and it's not Felipe, but this other guy. Hey, I used to hire him all the time. I used to hire him all the time to come in for shows. Well, when he won last comic standing, he got famous, and then he calls me up and he tells me if I want to open for him. I go, sure, I'd love to. And then I go, how much is it paying? You know what he said? He said, well, I thought that maybe giving you the opportunity to open for me was pay. I just
Ay,
laughed and I
cabrón.
hung up. I laughed and I hung up.
By giving you the chance to get up there, that's pain. Jeez.
No, yeah, that's to him. Just he thought so much of himself that he
Yeah.
thought that him giving me the opportunity to open for a star, that should be my pay. That you see what I'm saying? Do you get it?
Yeah. That's not cool.
No. So that's what I'm saying. I just hung up. And nice guy. Don't get me wrong. Super, super nice guy. But he just, dude, no, man.
Hey, that
I don't,
that's like taking somebody on a road trip and they say and you're going the same way and they tell you, hey, I don't need to put gas because we're going the same way. Like, no, you're gonna put gas or you're gonna buy burritos or do something. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
no,
like that. That's messed
I'll,
up.
I'll do it. I'll do it. Listen, don't get me wrong. I'll do a show, like say some star would have come. Hey, Gilbert, you want to come open for me? Yeah, I'll do it once. I don't
Yeah,
mind. Yeah, like that. Just so I'd be honored to. But if
help
you
each
guys
other
are
out.
hiring me thinking, oh, you're not gonna pay me, we can't do that. I don't. You know what I mean? I don't work for free. You don't either. You don't go. You don't work for free. But well, Steve does.
Hi, Cobb. Yeah, I volunteer everywhere. Hell yeah.
All the
No,
time.
hey,
It never fails.
hey, Gilbert, let's get into. I want to hear about Pacoima.
Pacoima, Tijuana Hills
Pacoima.
90210.
Hell yeah. When did you?
Pacoima,
Yeah, when did
Pacoima,
you go over there?
Pacoima is an old Indian word that means land of welfare recipients. It's a joke, perro.
Oh, Chico. I was like, hey, I got relatives that
Pacoima
live out
is the
there.
Indian word
Hey.
land of welfare recipients. If you gotta explain the joke, it's not funny.
Sorry, guys. Hey, I got relatives that live out in Pacoima. Sorry,
Well,
guys. He didn't mean that.
Pacoima is out there next to San Fernando. Back in those days, it was all orange orchards. It was
Yeah.
all orange, nothing but farmland. And black people and Mexicans, they could not buy land just anywhere. I don't know if they couldn't afford it or they weren't allowed to, but they would allow them out there in the farmlands, Pacoima, San Fernando. Mexicans could buy homes there. That's how Pacoima got there. It was all orange orchards and all over Pacoima, orange trees everywhere, man. Everybody's got one. But anyways, that's where Richie Vallon is from. Bobby
Richie
Chacon.
Valley.
Bobby Chacon from Pacoima. Cheech lived in Pacoima. Pedro de Pacas. Remember we said Pedro de Pacas?
Pedro de Pacas, yeah.
Danny Trejo lived in Pacoima.
Oh, did he?
Yeah. A lot of George Lopez didn't grow up in Pacoima, right there in San Fernando.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But Pacoima, man, yeah. That's we ended up there in 1974. My aunt lived out here, and so we came out here. My brother came out first in the summertime, and man, he would call home and tell us how beautiful it was, bro. We got the bug. We left, man. We packed up like the Beverly Hillbillies. We were living in Michigan. Man, we put my mom on top of the car in her rocking chair, and we booked it to California, bro.
Like that movie Vacation.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. There you go.
Nah, man. When we got here, bro, it was paradise. It was paradise. We got here early. I remember it was sunrise. Pasadena. I don't know how we ended up there, but man, you could see, it was like the sun was right, bro. Perfect. You know that morning when the sun's risen, it's just rising just a little bit over the horizon. Oh, bro, it was gorgeous. The backdrop, the palm trees, the orange trees. We fell in love with California. I still love California. That's why all those people are talking about leave California. Go.
Right?
Get out of here.
Right?
Go.
And a lot of them keep on saying they're going to go to Canada and all this. It's like,
I'll help you move, man. Just pay me. You can go. Please go. Go. If you want to go, go. But California, nah, man. No, you'll know when it's time to go. When I went through my first earthquake, when we moved out, it was time to go. It was a 1987, the Whittier Narrow one. Man, bro, I ain't never seen anything shake so hard in all my life. Oh, dude, that was scary. I said, you know what? That's it. I'm out of here. I'm going back to Michigan.
Hey, so back in the day in Pacoima, we're talking back then, when you growing up during the gang, the whole gang era. How did you overcome that?
Well, it was like, you ever seen Pinocchio?
Yeah.
Do you remember when those two delinquent fox? He was on his way to school, and hey, what are you doing? Come on, come with us. Let's go have some fun. You know what I mean? We know where the fun's at. Let's go. Come on, you don't need school. Remember that kind of stuff?
Yeah.
Well, that pretty much happened to me. There was these two gangsters that were there from a local gang, and I had been fascinated by the gang thing already because I saw it all around me. I was fascinated by the power that this group of guys commanded, the attention and the power that they just, when you see a gang of guys, bro, 20, 30 guys walking with shades on and their girlfriends by their side, got their Pendletons over their arms, bro, and everybody's moving out of the way for them. Dude, that's electrifying, bro, especially for a little kid in the hood. And so I already had that fantasy already. So when these two guys, I invited myself actually. They invited me if I wanted to go hang out with them. I go, yeah, let's go. Man, next thing you know, I was in that gang by nighttime. I was in that gang. I,
Wow.
I got in there just like that, and then I started getting indoctrinated and started hearing all the conversations and realized, oh, okay, that's how. Okay, I want to be like that. I want to do that. I want to have stories. I want to go to jail. I want to go to juvenile hall and tell stories like the homies. Remember, they would tell stories, or they would, they would tell jail stories and juvenile hall and YA stories, and you're like, I can't wait till I go to jail and have my story. So
Right. Ay,
that's
cabrón.
basically what I went through. Was that? Was that?
No, I mean, you were excited to go in there. That's crazy.
Yeah. No, man. It's very. It's. Let me tell you. It's a blast. Being in a gang, you're talking about adrenaline to the max. When you're getting shot at or chased by the cops or by your rivals, you will know what it feels like to have your adrenaline so high, you can't even run straight.
Wow.
You know, but that's exciting. And then girls driving around looking for guys all over. I mean, magnets. Like it's like wherever it is, you're in a gang. There's girls that are just shoom right there, man, like magnets. So you got women, you got that. Then you got the alcohol and the drugs, the big fun, the music. Now you got a party, dude. Who wants to go home from that? You know what
Right?
I mean? That's gang life. And then you have to, now that you're a part of this culture, you want to try to rise. There are people that they're not satisfied with being just one of the numbers. They want to be on top. They want to be shot callers or somebody with pull. So you'll start doing things that you got to do to get there. And a lot of those guys have fantasies of someday going to prison and becoming something in there. So those guys have no qualms doing anything that they got to do because they got fantasies already. They want to be shot callers in the joint. That's their dream. They want to be like their uncle. They want to be like their cousins, their big brothers, somebody else that everybody's talking about. And so and so's this and so and so's that, and wow, it's going on throughout the whole neighborhood, bro. Little kids see that and they want to be that, and its cycle continues. But unfortunately for me, I left the streets in 1979 because I got to see firsthand what the adults were telling me. Your friends aren't going to be there for you. Those guys aren't your friends. And I saw that one night, and that's when I woke up and I said, "That's it. This little fantasy's over. I'm done. I'm done with this cause that I became a part of, and I got indoctrinated. And you're willing to die for this neighborhood, and if you have to, you don't want to. It's scary, but this is what you signed up for. And then on top of that, you're one of the most wanted guys by your rivals. I was one of the most wanted. My rivals, I had rivals that wanted me dead, especially me. So, but anyways, I was fortunate and I left the streets in 1979. And unfortunately, my buddies didn't. My crime partners didn't. They're all dead now. My four crime partners. Two are dead and one got caught. He got 25 to life in 1979. They gave him 20. They claimed no, they committed a crime in 79. By 1980, they had been sentenced to 25 to life. Excuse me, life without parole. Later on, they switched it back to a 25 to life because it was against the law. Because they were juveniles when they did it, and they tried them. Governor Duke Majan, he passed a law that where they would be judging juveniles as adults. So they were one of the first ones, and they got him. They gave him life without the possibility of parole. And then later they realized, no, you can only try them as adults. You can't sentence them like adult. So they brought it down to 25 to life. And by that time, they already gotten in trouble and everything. And anyways, one got out, but the other one, my other friend, he's still in there. He's been in there since 1980, 81. Anyways, yeah, been in there for over 40 years, over 42 years. And so I escaped by the skin of my teeth. You know, I did. I escaped death because some stuff happened that during that time. It was a wild summer of '79, and then yeah, then all my friends are they died. You know what I mean? Yeah, I got out. In 1980 was a new beginning for me. 19. You know that word that number 8. They say that's a number of a new beginning.
Mhm.
6 is a day. No, 7 is a day of rest. Seven is like a completion kind of a thing. It's a number of completion. 8 is a new beginning. Well, that's pretty much what happened to me in 1980. I became an adult. I turned 18 years old. So that was literally, but that's why I changed. I woke up, I said, okay, I am no longer a juvenile. I am now an adult. If I do a crime now, I got to do adult time. I got to, you know. So I go, I'm no longer going to get a slap on the wrist like I used to. That's why I used to do what I did. You get a slap on the wrist. So now I go, no more slap on the wrist. So I got to straighten out. And I did. I straightened out. I had to go through a few obstacles, but I did. And in 80s, the 80s too were the beginning America. It was a new beginning. Remember that? You remember
Yep.
that's when when Ronald Reagan came into office and they freed the hostages. America ended the 70s we were held hostage, literally at a standstill. But when Reagan took over, they released the hostages, and America was like a brand new. They just look at the 80s. No wars in the 80s. There was no war. The music was really cool and fun. The music was at its best. It was fun music. It wasn't gangster rap. It wasn't all this calling girls outside of their names. It wasn't pornography on any TV nowadays. They didn't have nowadays you got pornography on your phone for free, no matter how old you are. You know what I mean? But back in the 80s, it was just so much, it was like a new beginning.
Yep.
If you think about it, look it up. Look it up sometime. Google it. The 80s, man, the music was so happy. Remember the music of the 80s? It was such happy music. Hall and Oates, you know what I mean? All these different, oh man, they had some good music. Come on, Eileen. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Here we
Remember
go.
our house?
I got look, Gilbert's getting into it now.
Our house. Remember that Frankie Goes to Hollywood? They had some good music back then, bro. Hall and Oates, Billy Ocean, Caribbean Queen. But
I think
anyway, the 80s
yeah,
were really cool. It was like a new beginning.
music, sports, everything,
Yeah, if you do some
movies.
research, and look what happened with the 80s. The 80s were like a fresh beginning.
Yeah.
Yep.
And that's number 8 is then symbolizes a new beginning. So in 1980, I became an adult. I started a new life. You know what I mean? Like I said, there were some obstacles and some hurdles, but it just and in the 90s is when I started my family, raising a family for the next, 20 years. So, and then, but all this time, bro, since 1991, November 1st, 1991, I've been doing this comedy. All these years, bro. Going through changes, and looking at all these people. You were talking about Sam Rubin earlier.
Yeah. Sam Rubin, rest in
He
peace.
died. He was just on TV yesterday.
Yep.
And today they're saying it was a heart attack. I don't know. But it just goes to show you, bro, nobody nobody can stop anything from happening. Whatever's gonna happen is gonna happen. You can't stop it. You just have to just I don't want to sound cliche-ish because everybody says the same thing all the time. Oh, you gotta live your best life now and live it like it's your last and all. But you know what? Nobody does that. Nobody does that. You know what I mean? Really. But you know what? Try. Try. Just try. You know what I mean? Try your best to do your best with the rest you have left. You know what I'm saying? Enjoy what you're
Yep.
doing, man. Don't, there's a lot of people, there's a lot of people, there's people, I'm sorry, people were asking, they want to know how to comment. People are checking there how to comment on YouTube. I think you gotta have an
Iggy.
account, no?
Iggy.
Yeah.
You gotta have
No,
an
he's,
account.
he's asking how do they comment?
Just going on YouTube, you can put a comment down in the comment section.
Yeah, but I think you gotta have in order to comment on YouTube, you have to have an account.
Yeah, I think they have
So
to have an account.
But anyways, what were we talking about? What were we saying about comedy? About you got to do your best. So yeah, just to I don't know, man. Just it's hard to tell somebody, because people I don't know. You know how everybody at a funeral. Oh, we gotta start getting together more often in other circumstances.
Yeah.
Every funeral you go to, everybody says the same thing. But do they do it? No.
Nope.
They don't do it. But the thing is, just do your best. Again, just do your best to follow your dreams, to accept your lot in life. Stop wanting to be something you're not. I believe everybody you are where life wants you. You know what I mean? You are where life wants, and you are where you're supposed to be, according to how much work you put into it. That's it. You know what I mean? You are right where you right where you're supposed to be, according to how much work you put into it. Right? But if you're just doing your thing, like me, I tell people all the time, man, bro, to me, I'm just playing in the fields of the Lord, man. I'm in God's playground. That's what I'm just, I'm enjoying my playground, bro. You know what I mean? And there's right, and that's what you got to do. Enjoy the playground that you got. Stop wanting to play on somebody else's swing. Stop just, stop wanting everything that you don't have and enjoy what you do have. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm saying. So people who want to do comedy, do it. You want to be a singer, do it. You want to play guitar, pick it up, learn it. If you always there's people that always want to learn the piano. Nowadays, man, you can learn the piano. You just got to just get a little cheap Casio thing they got them, put on YouTube or any of these, they'll teach you, man. Whatever it is, I'm just saying, man. You don't know. We don't know how many days you got left, bro. Don't take it for granted, man. Just like I said, none of us are gonna do that, but it's just a little reminder.
Yeah. Yes, like I told Uncle Monopoly Man, practice is key. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then you have success.
Well, practice is key. You're right with anything, especially moral, and your morals and ethics. Practice. You have to practice because sometimes you lose, sometimes you miss, sometimes you mess up, you lose your temper, or you say something you shouldn't have said, or you do something you shouldn't have done.
Yeah.
Yep.
You know what I mean? So you practice. If you mess up, get up, keep swinging. If you mess up, just keep swinging. Don't give up. Just because, man, sometimes, bro, Jay Leno, when he started doing comedy, he said he took the first 4 years just to learn. He said he wasn't funny at all for 4 years, but he used it like a college. Every time he went on stage, he would practice doing something different. He would practice doing something different. How to
Yeah.
hold the mic, how to walk, how to look at the audience. All these different little things that he would practice on. His jokes, practicing. After 4 years, that's when he started being funny. But he said he went to 4 years of comedy college. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Comedy, practice. You know, you're only going to get out of comedy what you put into it. Me, I didn't put that much into comedy. I didn't. I did comedy more as a hobby. I did comedy as a stepping stone. And from that umbrella came all kinds of opportunities. I was a studio audience warm up for TV shows, Dancing with the Stars, uh, a lot of those shows, Star Search. I mean, they used to call me for a lot of them. I just so many of them. Um, American Idol. But you know what I'm saying? So I
Yeah.
never really put more energy into stand-up comedy. If I would have, who knows? I could have been, more up here.
Yeah.
But I truly believe, and this is going to sound weird, but I truly believe that when your heart wants something bad enough, if your heart wants something bad enough, I believe that with faith in God, you'll get it. You'll get it. Or with hard work. But to me, the way, in my beliefs, all good things in my life come from God. So that's how I look at everything. You know what I mean?
Hey Gilbert, let's talk about your background. In back of you, you have a lot of owls.
Yeah,
Why do you?
all these are gifts from people. Owls. And there's more too. I just can't put them all out here. But they
Can you
all
talk
came from
about?
night owls from the show that I do. I do the Night Owls G's Night Owl Coffee Show. And I used to do stuff in the morning where I would share stories and try to inspire people. And it hit it really good. And I go, you know what? I want to do this at night because there's more people hurting at night. More people are vulnerable at night. You're alone in your thoughts, and you're laying in your bed in pain and sick, and maybe you're sitting in a room taking care of somebody who is your family member that you've got to take care of, and you can't leave and go nowhere. You don't have a life. There's a lot of that, a lot of it. So when I started doing that at night, man, all these people started watching, from all over the world. We had people from all over the world watching. Africa, South Korea, Australia, New Zealand, Canada, New Mexico, Germany. Excuse me. You hear the sirens in the back?
Old Wilmington, hell
Yeah.
yeah,
But
yeah.
anyway, where was I?
No, we're talking about this. So, hey, I remember being there sometimes, and I remember we would get those comments where like people wanted to commit suicide, dude, and they would come across the show
Yeah.
and they would talk. It would like get them in a good mood where they didn't commit suicide. It was
Well,
crazy.
yeah. There was a lady, apparently she was watching and she was going to commit suicide and she put it on Facebook just to see her pictures of her grandkids for one last time. And the show came up on her feed. I don't know how it got there, but it came up on her feed. And she started watching it. And she said when she heard Lulu singing, that it really cheered her up. And I don't know what else she heard because we were talking about God and prayer. I don't know what else she heard, but I do know that she said she didn't do it. And she started watching all the time. But yeah, it's been going. I had it for 6 years, but I think I'm pretty much ready to shut the show down because decide where I'm going to go next. You know what I mean? Because that's 6 years. I think that's plenty. That's enough. But I want to see where I want to go next.
We have
Because
a question.
I'm already,
We have a
I'm already going to be retiring, bro. It looks like I'm going to be retiring this year. But I'll still be doing comedy. You know what I mean? But I just got to see what direction. I'm excited. I'm excited. Who knows?
So we got a question by Joe Hernandez. How did you meet Rudy Moreno before the Jokers?
Me and Rudy, what's up, Joe? Rudy Moreno. Okay, so when I won the contest at the Ice House, um, I got in. So the prize was whoever won would have 1 week as in the main room at the Ice House. This is a legendary Ice House. So when I won, I got that. But because I was part of that now, the there was a church in East LA somewhere, the Catholic church. I forgot the name, but they were having a comedy show. And so the Ice House sent a bunch of comedians down to this church. So it's about 7 of us. I'm the only one that showed up at this church. And there was this guy there, this chubby guy with glasses, older, my age. And his name was Rudy Moreno. So me and Rudy are sitting there. He's the only one that showed up, me and him. So I look in there and there was an audience. They were all Sinaloa out, cowboy hats, all Mexicanos, bro. Puro Sinaloa. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so I go, oh man. I don't do my jokes in Spanish, only in English. So I went up first, right? And I tried to translate my jokes from English into Spanish. And they weren't funny. Because I can speak Spanish, but I speak it like a cholo. I speak the street Spanish, Chicano Spanish. Hablo español, pero no lo hablo como los mexicanos, como se debe de hablar. You know what I mean? You could tell that I got that. So anyway, so I'm up there trying to translate my jokes, and they weren't laughing for nothing. That was one of those times that I bombed. They weren't laughing for nothing.
because
And
you're a Mexican.
yeah, my battery's about to die because I'm a Mexican. So,
Yeah.
man, no. Anyways, so I'm bombing. I go, all right, I got off. I tried. I was up there but it seemed like eternity. Anyways, so Rudy Moreno, he goes up there and he goes, hey guys, anybody here speak English? And now everybody, yeah, man, everybody's hands go up. And so he did his set in English and he killed it. I go, man, if I would have known that, you know what I mean? But I ate it because I was trying to be Mr. Translator over here.
Yeah.
Anyway, so we were sitting back kicking back in the parking lot. We were just talking, you know what I mean? And he had me rolling. He had me laughing. I go, where have you been? Where are you from? He goes, I only perform over here on the east side. You know what I mean? Over here, Puente Hills and stuff like that, the Hop. That's all. I just performed there. I opened for a band here and there. I go, nah, bro, you're too funny, man. You need to come to Hollywood, man. So I brought him to the Ice House. And he won the second Latino Comedy Search. So anyways, yeah, and that was, he's in the hospital right now, and everybody's praying for him, He's, he's got some health issues going. So if you guys can, pray for him.
Hell yeah, guys. Throw some prayers out for Rudy Moreno, guys.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
Rudy started doing really good in Hollywood, man. He started becoming on TV. Rudy did a lot of television. He did a couple of movies. He was in that movie, The Kingpin. Remember Kingpin?
Oh, yeah. Woody
He was a
Harrelson.
regular on there. So anyway, he's in the hospital. Now, TMZ just did a story on him.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, he was in the hospital.
Oh, all right.
But anyways, my phone's about to die, guys. So
Hey, real quick, Gilbert, before you go, were you on that show with Byron Allen?
yeah, on Comics Unleashed.
Yeah, I know I seen you on there, man. I was like, yeah, I used to love that. Is this still going on?
They've been showing that every year for I don't know. I've been on TV for the last over 30 years. every year I've been on TV one way or another, in one form or another. You know what I mean? Um, Maybe let me see here. No, I take it back. Maybe there was a few years in between, very few. But I've been on TV for the last I don't know how many years. Every year, either on movie, commercial, or Comics Unleashed. You know what I mean? Stand-up comedy shows, or like a rerun of a movie. But every year, so I'm like, I'm very fortunate. And that's the thing. And like I said, in this class that I'm going to be teaching, I'm going to show you how you can branch out and do so many things just by having a funny routine. It can open so many doors for you. People always need an MC. People, there's a lot of if you're a preacher, you can learn how to preach better. You know what I mean? If you're a public speaker, this will help you in your public speaking. You know what I mean? Radio. I've done radio. I did morning radio for years. You know what I mean? I did that. But yeah, just some comedy. I've done, I don't know how many commercials that I've done. I've done a bunch of commercials, but I did 2 national commercials.
Didn't you do
But
a?
yeah, there's
Didn't you
so
do
many
a?
things you can do from comedy.
Didn't you do a Three Flowers commercial?
Yeah. If we shot it in Corcoran prison, we shot it in the yard. Anyways, my battery's about to die, guys.
Hey, Gilbert,
Okay.
we want to say thank you, and it was nice talking to you. Hopefully, one of these days we can get you back on. The door's open all the time.
You got it, my brother. You guys take
I
care,
gotta,
man.
I gotta ask you one question. You can answer. We've asked everybody that's been on here. We're 6 for 6, and I'm gonna ask you, ¿Quién? ¿Quién en tu familia vale verga?
Oh man, bro, come on now.
He goes, I
You
gotta
don't be
go.
talking like that, bro.
Okay.
You just lost
Okay.
your seven. You just lost your 7.
That's a good answer. We love it.
All right, brother. You guys take care, man.
Thank you, Gilbert.
G.
You too.
How do I
You
get
know
off?
he wanted to answer. You know he wanted to answer.
he wants to.
Did you see that? He stayed with that. look at. He stayed with that smile, like, oh man.
He didn't know whether to press the exit button or not.
Right? He's like,
Oh,
wait,
man.
hold on. Good interview.
Yes.
Awesome guy. One of them, another guest that we don't have to really ask that many questions, and he just let them talk.
Yeah, the show's theirs. When they come on here, I'll keep saying it. Uncle Monopoly Man will keep saying it. The show is our guest. Whenever our guests are on there, it's for them. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he's funny, dude. Yeah, he wanted to answer that. He was like, "Oh man." But no, hey, yeah, it was fun. It was fun. So what else is going on, Iggy?
Man, we're just chilling, man. We're having fun doing this. Like I said, we got a lot of plans coming up for this podcast, and you guys that are that are watching in the chat, you're gonna be surprised what we got coming up, man. Great people. We've had great people in the past, and we continue to have them, and it's awesome, man.
Yeah, we're lining up a bunch of good guests to come on, and like we said, and we're gonna keep saying it. This is their show. When they get on here, a lot of people want to talk shit and say, "Oh, well, Iggy's not saying nothing, or Monopoly Man's not saying nothing." You guys, no, we're not one of those people. I mean, sometimes we interrupt, but we try not to do that, guys. They're telling a story. They're telling their life story. They're telling how they got in their craft and all that stuff. It's their show. When they get on here. Why have somebody on here if you're gonna keep fucking interrupting them and talking over them, or it's their show, and that's it. You know what I mean? And people might not like it, oh well, kick rocks. If you don't like it, you know what I mean? We're gonna try to keep growing this show. It's going in a good direction. We got supporters out there. We got two awesome uh, what do you call them? I forgot already.
Sponsors.
Sponsors. Yeah, Che and Gav, brain fart. But yeah, we got two good sponsors that got our backs, and L.A. Jack, shout out to him. E Boys Customs, right there. That's him. E Boys Customs. You want to get your shit? Check them out, guys. But no, and I know we're starting up, and it's like that fucking dude from Price is Right. You know that game with the little rock climber. We're going up, and it's gonna get better and better. You know,
Yep.
and we got a lot more stuff that's gonna be coming out. A lot more people. We're gonna, some good people coming on, and yeah, we're gonna hit it hard. You know,
And don't
and
get it and don't get it twisted. Let me shout it out for the people. Thanks to everybody that's watching us and everybody that supports us. If it wasn't for you guys, we wouldn't be doing this. Honestly, you guys enjoy the stuff that we're putting out there, and you guys like it. So we're gonna continue to do it. We're gonna continue to grow, and with the help of you guys, we'll just get to our peak and everything.
and like bounce off like Gilbert what he said about the haters and Medina and all these other guys. They say like just ignore them. They're haters for a reason. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So just let them hate, let them do what they're gonna do, and we keep going. While they're staying at the basement, we're going to the attic.
Yep.
And I know, and then a lot of people talk shit. Oh, you're acting too good. Oh, you're this. Oh, come on, pendejos. We're trying to make this thing work.
I'm gonna say what I always say. The haters are always gonna hate, especially when they can't do what you can. Remember that.
I always preach that, buddy.
Yep.
Don't hate somebody because you can't do it, or you don't want to do it, or you might be somebody with fucking talent, but you don't want to fucking do it.
Yes, sir. Thank you, Ed. Thank you, George. Joe.
That's my brother right there. Shout outs to my brother out there in Washington. Yeah, he told me, "Oh, I might be going to sleep." I go, "Fuck you! You're gonna stay up and watch it." Yeah, yeah. He goes, I go to sleep. I go to bed early. I go, all right, fucking potsy. You're gonna stay up.
I got with you, man. You gotta go easy on them sometimes, man. Come on.
No, hey, people know me, dude. I'm not gonna like all these people on a lot of these people on TikTok. I can rip the shit. Hey, mira. Hey, Iggy, I could rip the shit out of them.
Hold on. Can I get a ay cabrón?
Ay cabrón. That's my Uncle Charlie, buddy. He used to say that all the time, and that's how I honor him.
Yeah.
But going back to like a lot of dudes that want to talk on TikTok, and they think, oh, the old man's not gonna say nothing. Orale Richie. Yeah, but they think, oh, I'm not gonna say shit. It's like, come on. What did he say? Hey, fucker, I stayed up.
Hey, Ed, I appreciate you, Ed. I appreciate you, man.
Oh man, he said, "Hey, fucker, I stayed up. I like that." Right now, go to bed. Go to sleep.
Ay.
Go, right, George? No, but I mean, yeah, they think dude, I can rip them to shreds, dude. I've been doing this since the fucking, late, in my fucking junior high. I was known for that bagging, dude. I was known. Anybody that knows me back then, oh yeah. So people that want to talk shit, come on here so we can talk shit. So we don't get reported on that. Yeah, you want to come on here and be a wisecracker? Let's do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I can definitely get on baldness. Oh, I can get
Hey,
on a lot of
hey,
shit.
Bosley, man.
Ay, cabrón. Hiding. I can get on hide and go seek hairlines. Oh yeah.
Hey, where they salute like this too.
Nah, but hey, no, it's all in fun, guys.
Yeah.
I'm actually a Raider. What? I'm actually Raider One TikTok. Raider One. Hey, what's up, Raider One?
What's going on? What's going on?
Hey, Raider One. Hey, he's a diehard Raider. Hey, a fucking diehard Dodger, dude.
Hell yeah.
He's always at the fucking games. Oh
Hell
yeah. And he ain't like those Santa Clara Hyenas that go to the game just to get the hot dogs.
Right? Frozen.
What's up, George? What's up, Raider? What's up, Raider One? What's going on? Hell yeah. No, but hey, we put up the thing again. The jacket.
I was just gonna do that, man. So here we go. Same jars, same everything.
Since we got some people on here, show the jacket. That's right. Show the back.
Hey, you know what I think about this jacket?
What?
It comes with extra buttons.
Does it?
Yeah.
What is it, like a Michael Jackson jacket or what?
I don't know. It comes with extra buttons. Probably for the flyer or something. I don't know.
Right? Yeah.
Go ahead and start putting your guesses, guys. How many Apple Jacks are in that jar?
And yeah, before we throw that fucker in the trash.
I'm gonna burn it.
Yeah, send it to me. I'll burn it live. After I cook my carne asada, I'll burn that shit. Hey, when's NFL schedule supposed to come out?
Next week? It should be soon. Yeah, I think it's next week sometime.
I think I heard something like the 15th.
Yeah.
Hey, does anybody know the score? I know my brother doesn't because he's probably asleep. But the score of the Denver Nuggets and the Timberwolves. Raider 1, George Hernandez. Do you know the score?
You said Timberwolves and who?
Nah, that ugly jacket again. Raider 1. Yeah, we need to get it off our hands, guys.
Denver actually beat the Timberwolves 117-90.
Shut the fuck up.
Yep. So yeah, the Nuggets got them bad.
Oh wow. Wow. Uh-oh.
And the NFL schedule comes out Wednesday, from what Eric 714 says.
The what?
The schedule for NFL comes out on Wednesday.
Oh, cool! Hell yeah! I can't wait, dude. I hope we get Kansas City first game.
Yep, I hope so, man. We gotta get them. I think we got their number, honestly.
Hey, we took them out last year.
Hell yeah!
And our defense is way better now. I don't know. Yep. Like you know me, I don't like to guarantee. I don't like to predict. I don't like to bet. But we're looking all right.
Hell yeah!
Hey, where did they rank us from? What was it? ESPN or somebody? They ranked us like 8.
We were way up there. We were high, yeah.
Yeah, we're like 8 on defense. They're ranking us.
Yeah, we're gonna be doing the podcast on Friday nights now. We switched over to Fridays, 8 p.m. So yeah, we'll be live on Friday nights now. Due to the issue that we had, let's be real about it. You know, we had to fight boxing and all that, man, and you know what I mean. We just couldn't do it on Saturdays no more because of that. We're competing against boxing. It's just way too much.
Yeah, and then you know, people going out and partying and all that. I mean, they go out on party on Fridays, but there's not that really, you know, any boxing events or fucking MMA and all that, that stuff on. So usually that's Saturdays.
Yeah.
George Hernandez said, "Hell yeah, hell yeah." The podcast is growing, guys. Little by little.
And I think,
Dodgers lost to the Padres 4-1. Ay, cabrón. You're gonna
and
hear
now,
about that tomorrow, Iggy.
hey, they ain't got no rings in their trophy case anyway, so it don't matter.
Right?
But
Fuck 'em.
no, on the realness, man. Thanks to you guys, for the support. Honestly, everybody that watches and everything. I'll keep repeating that, and I'll say it again all the time. If it wasn't for you guys, we wouldn't be doing this.
Don't
You know
tell
what I
them too
mean?
much, cause don't tell them too much, because they're gonna get big. They're gonna get big heads, and they're not gonna be able to fit through the door and all that shit. So, nah, nah, I'm just kidding. No, you guys are awesome that come on here, and the
Yeah.
podcast is growing slowly, but actually, what? But surely, though. Yeah, hey, baby steps, guys.
Yeah.
Because sometimes if you want to go too fast and you think you're the shit and all that, it's not gonna happen.
Yep.
You know what I mean? And we're fortunate to get these guests that are well known. You know what I mean? They're not it's not like the guy from the 99 or fucking the Walmart or the beachy Walmart receipt guy. You know what I mean?
Or Las Vegas little Bobby.
Yeah, a bitch. Yeah, yeah. Remember him?
Little Bobby.
Yeah,
You
he
ain't
came.
shit.
He came into my work a couple of weeks ago.
Oh hell no.
Yeah, he looks like he comes in fucking buzz or something. I don't know, but yeah, ay cabrón. But yeah, oh, you're gonna hear about them the fucking Padres are gonna be talking shit tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm ready for it, man. We ready for it.
So I'm ready for football, dude. I'm so
Hey,
fucking ready for football. You don't even
hell
know,
yeah.
man. When you gotta watch fucking TV with your lady and she's watching some crazy shit, dude. It's like, gee, go. Well, I go in the other room and watch my shit, but it's like boring, man. It's like boring without football,
Yeah.
And I'm a basketball fan, and I'm a baseball fan. I'm a Dodger. Well, we can't watch the Lakers now, but I'm a basketball, football, but it's not the same sometimes.
It's
Football
different
is the shit,
energy.
dude. Yeah, with football, man, you want to just tackle somebody. You don't give a fuck. Hey, especially when I hear that autumn wind. Oh yeah, I want to slap the shit out of somebody. But yeah.
Well, with that movie on Friday, what it say? It's so good to make you want to slap your mama.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, cook the chicken, huh?
Yeah, the barbecue place.
Yeah. Not that ugly chicken. Yeah, yeah, that ugly. Yeah. No, I'm looking at my laptop, and the feed is coming in, late. So
Yeah, a little
I'm
later.
looking. Yeah, George Hernandez, tell me about nothing like football. Yeah, yeah, Raider one. Yeah, it's like, I mean, I get it. We're Dodgers and all that stuff, but it's not that same.
Hell yeah.
Because we got that Raider mystique.
I mean, let's be real. We got the best colors and jerseys out there. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
I mean, come on. Look at that cup, dude.
Yeah.
Imagine, Eddie. Hey, what do you guys think about the Raiders training in Costa Mesa? What do you think about that, Iggy?
I think it's pretty cool. They get to go back home, because California is home to the Raiders. We run California. We have so many fans out. LA, Oakland. There's still fans out there. There's a bunch of fans out there still,
Oh yeah.
People from Vegas will be flying out there. People from everywhere will be flying out there. We're talking about Arizona, Nevada, Washington, everywhere, Denver, Kansas City. A lot of people are going to be flying into California just to go see them in training camp.
Yeah, talk to this dude. Tell him. This guy will come at night and hunt your ass. But no, I mean it's all in that, and like I said, it gets too fucking hot over here for them, you know. And I think
Hell
with a
yeah.
little, maybe, going back to Cali, get that little Cali vibe going again. Hey, let's see. I'm just worried about our quarterback, but we'll see what happens. Best colors in football and baseball. That's right. Hell yeah. I mean, come on. Look at the can cooler. And this is the only thing that I keep red is this fucking Gatorade. I don't like nothing red in my house, not even the ketchup. But oh well. A lot of Raider fans in Orange County. Yeah, there's a lot of them in Orange County, but a lot of those fuckers were they were Ram fans.
Or low-key
When
Niner
the
fans.
yeah, when the Rams took up to St. Louis, a lot of these fuckers became wanted to become Raiders, and we were like, "Fuck you! I'll be coming on here trying to act like you're a Raider fan because you are a Ram fan." But we get it.
But
I
yeah,
think
guys, get your
it's
comments
good.
in. Get your comments in, guys.
What? It's not in from my home, Orange County, right down the street. Oh hell yeah, Raider One, you'll be able to go over there. Fuck yeah, take some pictures, do some videos. I know you do because he's always at the Dodger games.
Hell yeah, I see those videos too, man. Shout out to you, man, for going out there and putting in work like that.
That's right, Raider One. Hell yeah. Ain't nothing like the silver and black, and nothing like the blue and white. I got it. That's right, Raider One. Imagine, dude. Imagine liking the red and gold.
Hey, I'm gonna speak on it, man, because you know what? I'm gonna speak on it. Let me get this.
Talk to me.
All right, let me get this straight, man. Or let me say it how MC what is it? E. Kegger would say it. I'm gonna tell you motherfuckers down on something real quick. How the hell are you a Niner fan? Okay, cheering beat LA,
Oh yeah.
and then in baseball season, you're a fucking Dodgers fan, man. We don't claim you. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah,
You're
I
not
don't get it.
you're not a Dodgers fan. I'm a fucking Dodgers fan, man. I don't understand how that works. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And you see a lot of fuckheads fucking yeah, I don't get it.
Or
I just
even
don't.
or even a Golden State Warrior fan chanting "Beat LA" when they're playing the Lakers, and then they're wearing a Dodger jersey during Dodger baseball season.
Yeah. They need to kick rocks with all that shit.
Yep.
They didn't get the memo when they were kids. I think that's what we were talking about. OG Colonel.
Ay, cabrón.
Yeah,
Jesus.
how was he a fucking Niner and then a fucking Dodger fan?
And I think
Tell me.
I think he's even a Lakers fan, dude.
Yeah, he's a Lakers fan too. I'm like, dude, no, you can't be that. You got all that fruitcake crap on, and then you want to come over here to L.A. and does he live in Cali? Does he live in L.A.?
I don't even know. But it's like when individuals asked us that one time, "Are you a Oakland Raider or a Las Vegas Raider?" I was like, "No, I'm a goddamn LA Raider, bro." You remember that?
A what?
An LA
What
Raider.
Yep.
And they're like, "Oh, they had the Raiders in LA before?" Yeah.
Oh my goodness. We're the first ones to
Yeah.
bring the Super Bowl. We're the first ones to win the Super Bowl for LA.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. Come on, pendejos. And the Lakers too, right? Right at one. Yeah, I don't get it. Well, how can you be? How can you claim LA, but you're a fucking Philadelphia Eagles and all that shit? Yeah, yeah. Fuck you. Or you claim LA, but you're a fucking Steelers. Fuck all that. No, I'll pull all your cards, motherfuckers. Yeah. No, I'm being serious, dude. It looks stupid.
Oh man, it does. It does.
I used to work with a dude. Check this out. Born and raised in South Central. A big old motherfucker, dude. I'm not gonna say his name because he might beat my ass up. But he was a big motherfucker. He was a big motherfucker. Yeah, and he was a Cowgirls. He was a Philadelphia Flyers. He was a fucking Celtic. Yeah. I'm like, dude.
Where are you from?
Yeah, where did they bring you from to drop your ass off in South Central? Because you weren't trying to claim that he was raised there. You weren't raised there, dude.
So I used to go ahead.
I just think it looks stupid. Go ahead.
So I used to work with an individual also, okay? And this is what I don't get it, dude. I don't fucking get what these guys I don't know what mentality they live in or what the fuck, man, but this fucking guy that I used to work with, okay? And I don't even give a fuck if he watches because I told him straight up to his fucking face. I told him, dude, how are you a Steelers fan? How are you a Lakers fan? And an Arizona Diamondback fan all at one time. It just looks stupid, man. You know?
Yeah, I don't fucking get it, dude. I don't get it. But anyways, yeah, I'm ready for football, and I'm fucking ready, dude. And like I say all the time, if we all loved the same team, it'd be fucking boring. So that's why we talk shit. It's all just talking shit, guys. You know, and we can't talk this shit on TikTok because they report us. Did you get fucking stuck or what? I was gonna say, man, you say stuck with that stupid smile. Jeez. No, but anyways, yeah. If we all love the same team, it'd be fucking boring, and we have fun with it. You know, I'm gonna keep talking shit. I don't give a fuck. 365. Yeah. That's what I do. Iggy does the same thing. You know, come on. But a lot of people just take it to the extent where it's like, then they want to be like, oh, calling you out or whatever the fuck, or you know, and it's like, come on. It's only football shit talking. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Hell
you know?
Yeah.
So I tell people, hey, the day you catch me on your front lawn talking shit, then we got a problem.
Yeah.
But other than that, it's all fucking just shit talking. You know, get over it.
Oh yeah.
You know, but once again, you know, shout outs to Gilbert Esquivel for coming on here. Awesome guy. Like I said, I've known him, and he's always been awesome, dude. You know. And I like that little smile at the end when I asked him that question because you know he wanted to answer something. Oh yeah, he goes, oh man, you know I'm not. Yeah, right away he turned that fucking camera off. I was like, all right, I get you.
Yes, sir.
You know, but, what happened?
No, nothing.
Oh, come on, Iggy.
No, he didn't want to hit the exit button, man. You know he didn't want to hit the exit button.
Nah, he didn't want to. He had him that close,
Yeah.
That close. But well, like he said, you're not gonna get to 7. So we're 6-1 with that one.
Hell
I'm pretty
yeah.
sure the next couple of guests that we're going to be getting on will answer it. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. But no, I had a good time. It was cool, man. We had a good time.
Hell
And
yeah.
like we tell people, hey, this podcast, it's only going to grow. It's going to grow, guys. And we appreciate everybody that comes on here and checks us out. You need to subscribe, share, get on here, check it out, guys. We're not having just like Joe Schmo on here. We're having some actual people that come on here that have a career that's doing something in their community or whatever the fuck. But we got good people that come on here and take their time, which they don't have to, but take their time to come on here and tell their story, and talk and some of them get on here and talk Masa, and that's what we're about. We're not here to censor anybody. Hey, they want to talk whatever, as long as they don't get over, dramatic, and get excited with the,
With the
getting
Masa
stupid. But
podcast.
yeah, exactly. But no, it's fun doing it, and we're having fun. That's the main thing.
Yeah, I got a question for everybody.
What happened?
If y'all were here during the beginning, did y'all like that video?
I like the video, guy. I like the video. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, very, very professionally done, and yeah, awesome video. I'm glad that's gonna stick with us, and we keep doing it. And shout outs to our artist Rick Marino. He did a drawing of us, and we both. I don't know if you posted it, but we both posted it on TikTok. Check it out, guys. Yeah, he did a good job. He took the time to do it, and shout outs to LA Jacks once again for being our sponsor. You go get all your LA gear at LA Jacks, guys. Go check it out. E-Boys Customs. That's right. Go check out E-Boys Custom, guys. Very professional. No hassles. No, you're not gonna get your shit by donkey. He's a professional guy. He's a perfectionist, and he does good work. And he sent us all our stuff for the podcast. So shout outs to E-Boys Custom, guys. Yeah, he's great.
He'll send it to the right address. Once you put your order in, he won't leave you hanging on the coat rack.
That's right. But anyways, yeah, we had a good time tonight. Yeah, it was good. And keep on sharing, guys. Tell your family, tell everybody to get in here and keep on watching the podcast and supporting us. The Talking Real podcast, Talking Real Masa podcast, with your both hosts, Mexican Monopoly Man and Iggy King. Hell yeah. Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
I always forget the fucking point, dude. Yeah. Yeah, I'm doing this. Yeah. Well, who the fuck's over there? No, Iggy King right there. Yeah, I'm over here pointing at the fucking fan. No.
This guy right here. This guy.
Hey, how do you like my see, I got everything set up. I wasn't wrestling with a fucking wire like last week.
Hey, we still gotta put that blooper up, man. We still gotta put that blooper up. I'm gonna catch it.
Nah, we're not gonna catch it.
Hey, no, but you know what? You know how they will catch it? By going to the last podcast and checking it out, liking it, sharing it. That'll help us out.
Go to the last go to all the podcasts that we've been doing.
Yeah.
Go check out some of these interviews, guys. I mean, Ronnie Romo, Daisy, his daughter. Well, Mr. X wasn't there, but yeah, Monaby, Henley, what were they called? The gangster and the mariachi. That's right. Richard Garcia, Steve, aka Smokey, Rolando Molina, Mr. Joker himself, one of the Joker brothers. Hell yeah. And yeah, go check them out, guys. Joey Medina. Joey Medina, the fucking beachy boxer.
Hey.
Yeah. Right? Yeah, the boxer. Hey, that guy's super proud of being from the Bronx.
Hell yeah, man.
Hey, Joey Medina. Hey, Joey Medina, one of the fucking Latin kings of comedy. Fuck yeah. You gotta check them out. Check all the interviews, guys. We did some good in it. Smokey with AB, both comedians. Awesome. Awesome.
Hey, and
And
to
today,
everybody that came on, man, we're really grateful, man, and we want to thank every single one of them, honestly.
yeah, and just like tonight's, watch it over again. Tell your family. If you guys know Gilbert, good interview. Hell yeah. Told us a lot. Hell yeah. A lot of info. And matter of fact, he's going to be a teacher now to teach people how to become comedians. That's awesome. That's awesome. So shout outs to him. Like I said, I know most of his family. Brother Rudy, his wife Wheezy. She's funny too, man. Oh, she talks. Yeah, she talks a lot of Masa, but she's funny, dude. And yeah, his mom Yolanda. Okay, the only lady made tortillas for me. Yeah, nobody else has made tortillas yet, but well, except my lady. But other than that, I had a good time, guy. That was awesome.
Hell yeah, man.
You have any other videos you want to throw up or play or anything?
I don't know. It's up to you guys in the comments. You guys want to see that intro video one more time before we cut it off, or what do you want to do, Em?
Let's see it. Let's see it. I want to see it again.
All right. Go ahead and mute the mic.
I just like seeing it myself. Go ahead.
Go ahead and mute the mic. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
That was a good one. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, man.
I'm over here all fucking tangled up again. Shit, God. I'm glad it happened now, because fuck that. Yeah. Don't you hate when the wires just get fucking tangled for no reason?
Yeah, for
fucking
reason, man.
Yeah, it's like fuck, dude. Especially this old, you don't want to be untangling shit.
Right.
Yeah, fucking lame, dude. But yeah, we had a good show, guys. Keep on watching, keep on fucking supporting. Like I don't know who it was. He said the show's coming little by little. And yeah, it is. It's popping.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
And again, thank you to everybody, man. Thank you guys for watching and supporting, man. You know.
Nobody took a crack at that fucking Rams jacket, huh?
No, we're gonna have to change it up.
Well, we'll see. But no, we had a good time. It's already 10:30. Ching, go.
Yes, sir. Well, with that, I think it's time. We're gonna cut off already,
George
guys.
Raider 1 says, Chigo, right?
Yes, sir. We're gonna end the show here. We're gonna cut it off. We'll see you guys Friday. Oh no!
No, listen, tell him.
Yes, that's right. So next Friday we won't be on. We're gonna take a rest day to
break.
get everything situated for the 27th or the 24th.
Yeah,
Friday the 24th. So we'll see you guys May 24th at 8 p.m.
Yeah, we're not gonna exactly. It's gonna be a good one, guys.
And again, you guys have a great weekend and happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there.
Exactly. Happy Mother's Day from the podcast, from the Talking Real Masa podcast. Happy Mother's Day to all my tias, my mom. She knows I love her. My sister, my daughters, my nieces, everybody. Everybody's family, everybody's moms that are in heaven or here. Happy Mother's Day, and just celebrate them. Celebrate them Sunday, guys.
Yes, sir. So with that being said, thank you guys to everybody. Once again, I'm going to keep saying it. Thank you guys once again for watching. Stay tuned for May 24th. We will be having another guest, and it's going to be exciting, like always.
Oh, yeah.
What? Deuces, fooses.
Chinga!
One, two, you hear the clock ticking, tick tock. You about to stop living, tick tock. I want you to remember me, tick tock. But the day don't have no memory. I'm coming. Nobody can stop me, nobody can hold me, nobody control me. I'm coming. I'm here to do my thing, I'm here to bring the pain. I'm never ever gonna change. Like Tropicana, I got the juice. All for the least, they let the dog loose. Don't make me call up the crew. Now they getting scared, wanna call up a truce. I'm the one like Neo, cocky like Tio. Nobody can guard me like I'm shooting a free throw. This is illegal, my flow is legal. And it's me, it will never be a secret.
That's a wrap, guys.